skills so that they'll be proficient readers.
Okay, good. So we've got a good idea of where we are and what our kids are, what level they're at. Here is our quadrants. And is there another, did I put another copy somewhere? Here's mine. Okay. So on our quadrants, everyone but 2 children are in quadrant 1. And
Right.
quadrant 1 is the quadrant that says they met phonemic segmentation fluency, they met first sound fluency, and they met nonsense word fluency. Now, they all met this except those 2, and we've got all these kids in quadrant 1. However, we know that in the Dibbles in kindergarten, they're not asking a lot of them.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't always transfer to that these kids are fine in the classroom. So,
Exactly.
Katie's class is first, going through Will Wagner Yates, and then Robin's class is next. So the first ones on the list for your class are the ones who scored the lowest. But what we need to do now, well, we do have one in quadrant 3. Matthew Raymer did not meet first sound fluency, he did not meet phonemic segmentation fluency, and he did not meet nonsense word fluency. And Cameron Buxton did not meet first sound fluency or phonemic segmentation fluency, but he did meet nonsense word fluency. So now we have to look at which kids do we think need that intensive support in the small group, and what do those groups need to focus on, and who fits together.
Right.
So if we kind of look through these lists, then we know that Cameron and Matthew are going to need some kind of a group, right?
Yes.
Right.
And they're probably going to, what was Cameron's score? I don't have one of these. What was Cameron's score, current score on nonsense word fluency? He had to get
Current
17, and what did he get?
Nonsense word.
19.
Okay, so he's
He's right on the-
basically at the
he's
same
right on-
place as Matthew, so they would fit very well in a group together, right?
Was Tristan Woodson here for testing?
I don't know. Kristen.
Is he in mid-year?
Yep. Yes, he's at the beginning of the year, and yeah, he's at mid-year.
Right there.
Okay,
Yeah.
did I just miss?
And he.
I would
nonsense
guess he'd
was-
be in one of these 2 groups.
Right.
Yes.
Okay,
So he would probably just be at the top of the list.
yeah,
And then, oh, no, he would not be at this list, I'm sorry.
let's see.
He would
He would
be,
be down here.
He did not meet
He-
first sound
he
fluency.
he did not meet first sound fluency, he did not
He
meet.
did not meet, we don't worry about that one. He did not meet phonemics, yeah, he did meet phonemic segmentation.
He did not
Okay.
meet nonsense word.
Right, so he
So
would,
he would
did
be
not meet
quadrant
FSF,
Quadrant 4, right?
quadrant 4.
Okay.
Well, wait a
Well,
minute.
we don't-
No,
quadrant
we don't
2.
have
Quadrant.
one that says.
No,
Three.
we don't
Just
have one
phonemic
that's just him.
segment.
Let's just
Yeah,
put him in
doesn't
quadrant
Okay.
3.
help him.
I would
Yeah,
say
I would
that
say
he was
he
really
would be-
close on it, so I
Yeah.
would say,
He would go in quadrant 3. So we've got those 3 boys, Cameron, Matthew, and Tristan,
yes.
that we know need to go in a group.
So we'll put them all in the same, you think?
Yeah, unless we need to
I would,
separate anybody when
I
we
would
see
say
all the
so,
kids.
because they have similar needs.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, their needs are very similar. Then,
Would there be any other kids that we feel in the classroom that would also feel like they're performing like Matthew, Tristan?
right,
Right, I would say Austin.
Okay,
And Dustin.
okay,
And Mackenzie, which they just, interestingly enough, kind of fall in that. So I would say Dustin.
What about
Austin.
Cameron?
He's already, my cam, her cam.
Her Cam.
my cam I think is higher than
Okay.
those. I mean, vision is an issue, but I don't feel like he lacks those skills.
so we've got,
But I would have Dustin, Austin, and Mackenzie, along with Matthew and Cameron, that to me are
Okay.
showing other areas of weakness.
And
Now- I had a question about
Skyanne.
Skyanne.
Mhm.
She scored very low, but she doesn't perform that low in the classroom,
Not at
does she?
all.
Okay, okay, so we can kind
What
of let
about
go of her a little
Gavin
bit.
Or his, or
Gavin.
his sisters?
I would say his sisters need to be in some type of help groups to make it
Okay.
smaller because they're just, their attention would allow them to
Okay,
thrive a little bit more in small group.
Gavin actually did very well. However, because of his sisters, because of their speech, I would say that a group would be
Okay.
beneficial for him
so we
as
have
well.
Madison, Kinley, and
Gavin,
Gavin.
and then I also think that since Caleb has just moved in, he hasn't gotten those background
Yes,
skills
yes.
that we need.
Okay, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I think that's good.
That's
I think
good.
that's great.
So
That's a
now we
good
need
group.
to group those kids, divide them up into 2 groups. And do we still wanna keep Gavin separated from Madison and McKinley?
Yes.
Okay, so Madison and McKinley will be in one group. And Gavin will be in another group.
And I think that Caleb is not he is not low. I mean, he's in green here. I just think he needs some of those skills. So whatever group is going to be working on review of skills, like probably with Gavin,
Okay.
would be a really good group to put him
Okay,
in.
so Caleb and Gavin.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that,
So if that would be skills, would we want our 3 lower boys in that one also?
yeah.
Because they're still doing,
Yes.
they're
Yes.
still working on individual skills that need
Yeah,
remediation.
I think those, and
Yes.
they all work fine
With
together.
Matthew, Tristan, and
Yeah,
Yes.
Matthew, Tristan,
Okay.
Caleb, Gavin, and
Cameron.
Matthew, Cameron.
Yep.
There we go. Got them all.
And then in the other group,
It
Justin,
would be-
Austin, Mackenzie, Madison, and McKinley.
Okay,
I think that'd be a good fit group.
okay, and then let's, last thing that we need to discuss is what we're each gonna do then in our RTI time. We're gonna split up into our groups. And Lori, which one of these groups do you wanna work with?
I'll take the Madison McKinley.
Okay, so that'll be Lori. And I will take Gavin, Caleb, Matthew, Tristan, and Cameron.
And so Helen, you're going to be doing like skills on phonics skills, and,
Right.
And then Lori, have you?
Are you gonna go into text?
You're
Are
going
those
into
kids all
text?
ready to go into text?
Yep.
Good.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do double dose of
Okay.
foundations, well, no, it's not really double dose of foundations, I have my own where I still work on phonemic segmentation every day, and where we work on nonsense word fluency, starting with 2 phoneme words like am, if, that kind of stuff, so we'll start on that. Do
And
we
then-
need to assign groups to our other RTI people?
Yes.
Yes.
So who else do we have available for
We
you guys?
have Kayla, your student teacher.
Okay,
We have Cheryl.
okay.
And Donna.
And Cheryl slash Cheryl.
/ Donna,
And we have Mrs. Shadbolt.
okay. Do you guys have Coach
No,
No.
we do not.
Debbie.
Debbie?
Oh,
Not during
not during
RTI.
our-
Not during RTI?
Oh, that's
but
right.
we do use her in the afternoon for enrichment.
Okay,
And is Ryan's mom here like,
Just
Every day?
Mondays and Wednesdays,
okay.
just Monday.
so do we
and Wednesday.
won't give her a group
We
then?
actually gave her one student.
We were
Okay.
thinking to give her one student. yes.
Okay, so let's start then with Kayla. Do we want her to have the highest, or do we want Cheryl and Donna to have the highest kids?
I gave,
Let's
I
give.
think we should give Kayla the highest.
Okay, so in your class, it's Talon, Addie Langdon, Ryan Shadbert, Luke, and in the other class, it's Will, Gage, Kaylin, Adriana.
Oh, and I think that it would benefit Ryan Shadbolt if he went to first grade for reading group, and I'm
Oh,
gonna.
that would be great. Have
I
you
think
checked
I'm
into
going
that
to
already?
visit, yes, I'm gonna
Okay.
visit some more with Mrs. Wilson on
Okay.
that, but I do believe she said she
And
possibly
he
had a
could
group
go
for
at that
him.
time.
Yes.
Let's take him out then, Ryan Shadbolt.
And then he's also reading with Mrs. Owens at 12:30,
Right.
so
Okay.
he's getting double enrichment.
Okay, so he's getting plenty of
Yes.
enrichment.
Mhm.
Okay, so how about Talon? Would he be a good one for Kayla?
He would be,
Right.
he'd be very good.
Addie Langdon, is that her name?
Mhm.
Addison.
Addison,
Yeah,
would
she
she be a
goes
good
by
one?
Addison, yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
and then your top 2 are Will and Gage. Would they be good ones?
Yes, but I think Kaylin is reading higher than Will or Gage.
Oh, really?
I think that hers is, she's not as, I mean, she's fast. She's fast, but she's just not as impulsive, fast as those 2 boys.
So we put her first,
I would say
Kaylin?
Kaylin would be.
Okay, and so we've got Luke, Gage, and Will, we've got 2 spots left.
I would say, well, Will would definitely be high. I mean,
Okay.
he's very, very high.
And then Gage or Luke, which one do you think would fit in this group better? Luke, okay. Okay, so Luke is gone, Addison's gone, Talon's gone, Will is gone, and Kaylin's gone. All right, Cheryl and Donna, and what are we gonna have Kayla work on with this group? What should they focus on?
Let's get him into text.
Into text,
Yes.
okay? And kind of close reading stuff?
Right.
Okay. There's a lot of good units on the Amelia Bedelia series. There's a lot of good units on close reading. And those kids are bright enough that they're gonna be able to catch the double meaning of all the
Right.
different stuff in
Very
that.
much
So that would be
yes.
something fun for her to do.
She would love that too. Yeah.
Yeah, she
Okay.
would love that.
So text, close reading, and then Cheryl and Donna.
Well, let's give them the next
The next highest? Okay, so definitely Gage is gonna go in
Yeah.
there.
Mhm.
And Savannah?
Yes.
And Nana.
Mhm. Nana.
Is Nana Adriana?
Yes.
Okay. Gage, Savannah, Adriana.
And I think,
Katie Teal?
Sure.
and I think
I think that's
Montana
good.
Strobel would be a good one. Montana would be a good one too, because she would just work well in smaller group.
Okay. All right, so what shall we have them work on?
I'd say also text.
Text?
Yes.
Mhm.
There's not much of a difference between the
There
third,
really
between Kayla's
Okay.
group and Cheryl's group. I think they could almost be working on similar
The
things.
same,
yes.
okay.
Mhm.
That would be good, it would just be one plan to get ready for them then. All right, and then we won't give Mrs. Shadbolt a group, she can
No.
just work with someone on the day she comes.
Right.
So take out Caitlin, take out Montana, and then that leaves, and we've taken out all of our kids.
Mhm.
Is she usually with a lower or higher one?
Who?
Ryan's mom.
She might work best one-on-one with a student that maybe needs a little bit more than more support, yeah.
And conversation,
Diana
we've
or
noticed
something.
that conversational speech is lagging in this group, so maybe we could put her with someone who's needing academics, but also needing conversation, kind of
Oh,
like
kinda
what
like what
that's.
Judy used to
Yeah.
do.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. So I've got, at the beginning of the list, I've got McKinley, Caleb, and Madison taken off of yours, Katie. Is there any, and Tristan.
Yes.
And then Robin, I've got Mackenzie, Dustin, Austin, and Gavin taken off yours, but I seem to be, I think I'm missing one child.
Well, you have Cameron and
Caleb?
Matthew, Dustin, Austin, Mackenzie, and Gavin. I have 6 off of my list.
I have
Do you have
one,
6?
two.
Say yours again.
I have Cameron and Matthew.
They're down,
Matthew.
they're down here.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that's why we're-
Oh,
yeah.
okay, that's why I'm missing kids. All right, got it. So we have left, all of these other kids then. We've got
Right.
Addie, Mark, Jaleb.
Mm-hmm.
How do we wanna split those kids up between you two?
They are all so close.
They're so close.
That
They're
I
s-
would almost, I could keep my group.
That'd be
That'd be
fine.
good.
Keep yours.
That'd be good.
Fine.
Then
That
we
way
also
we're
wouldn't
not
have
having-
transition and.
That would be, yeah, it would save a lot of time. So
Yeah.
what do you wanna work on then during RTI time?
Well, I think probably working on, you know, some phoneme segmentation,
Mhm.
also going right into nonsense word, and also going into text. So
Okay.
I'd like to kind of see those
And then let's
steps.
also put some writing in there
Writing
too for the,
component. Mhm.
so we could probably do half of it reading, half of it writing, just to get those skills.
Okay.
Kind of combine the skills.
Okay.
So maybe like a Monday, Wednesday reading, Tuesday, Thursday writing.
Okay. Okay, and you guys will get lessons ready then for, well, Kayla can get her own lessons and then share those
It'd be
with
good
Cheryl and Donna.
experience for her to do.
Okay, that'd be great, and she can share those then with them so they know what they're doing every week.
And it starts on Monday?
Starts on Monday.
Okay.
Will that
sounds
work?
good. Monday
Sounds
at
good.
9:05.
Yes. To 9:25, that way we'll get them done for specials in plenty of time. Plus, that's long enough for them to be focused on
Right,
a
yes,
test
right.
like that.
Yes.